Here's a story about a man, a neighbor, and a gnome. Harold sat face to face with his accountant as they discussed how he might recover from the financial mess that was his life.
I'm horrible at finances.
You did make quite a compelling case at court.
Harold's case about his home loan and back taxes were in fact more pathetic than compelling. But thankfully the judge had more important things to do.
The judge has encouraged the bank not to offer your house on the courthouse steps. Harold, I've noticed you're planning on purchasing a rather expensive boat. You need to start saving money. Are there any assets you have that come to mind?
My garden gnome collection?
In Harold's backyard stood a very special, limited collection of garden gnomes, handcrafted in Hohenems, Austria. Each one with his own little unique hat and beard, they portray the seven dwarves. Unfortunately to Harold, these are all worthless in all parts of the world, except to those who live in Hohenems. Currently, Harold has completely forgotten that he has let his neighbor borrow one. Sneezy. Then Harold had a revelation.
I'm putting in a pool. That way I don't need a boat. I'll bring the water to me.
I think you failed to see the point here.
Not at all. I can liquidate these guys in the blink of a hat. I already found a buyer in Hohenems on eBay. Can you believe that?
I just wish these guys were worth a little more so we could pay our debt off.
But they'll pay for the pool, though.
But if we spend the money on a pool, won't we lose the house?
I need to go out and hit some links and think more about it.
Even though Harold was infamous for being the worst golfer in the Tri-County area, it did actually help him think. From time to time.
Hey, Neo, nice day, huh?
Oh, yeah. How are things shaking down at the court? Kind of tough, I imagine.
Ah, not bad, not bad. Just a little mix-up is all. Anyway, about that gnome I loaned you.
What?
The gnome?
Oh, yeah. My relatives are going to be really surprised when they show up from Hohenems tomorrow.
Well,
Hey, hold up. I only need this for a week.
I need to ship this tomorrow.
Ship it next week.
It'll take a week to get there.
Then ship it overnight.
If I ship it overnight, then I wouldn't be able to afford the water slide.
Then buy a diving board.
No!
Yes!
Harold!
This is the exact moment when Harold starts to reflect on his situation.
Every leniency has been given you, and this is how you behave? Harold, your home will be offered up to pay your defunct loan. And at the end of the day, I shall see to it that your creditors eat up any other assets you may have. And I shall see to it personally that your neighbor gets all your gnomes.
At that moment, Harold realized that if he had settled for a diving board instead of a water slide, well, then maybe his neighbor could have had that garden gnome for one more week.